Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters Radio Aircheck channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're going to New York and 66 WNBC for an aircheck with Howard Stern. Yeah, back in the 1980s, a lot of AM music stations were pretty much dying or already dead. But 66 WNBC was doing pretty well, playing the hits mainly because of their high personalities on the air. Big names that were very entertaining, like Don Imus, Soupy Sales, Alan Colmes, Joey Reynolds, Wolfman Jack, and of course, the one and only Howard Stern. Stern was on WNBC for only 3 years. That's it. But during that time, he created must-listen-to radio for New Yorkers who were headed home. Stern and his antics became very popular in afternoon drive throughout his 3 years at WNBC. But during that time, Stern was doing a lot of headbutting with management, programming, and some of the other jocks on the station, mainly Don Imus and program director Kevin Matheny, who Stern nicknamed Pig Virus on the air. Many of these conflicts were dramatized in Stern's autobiographical book and film, Private Parts. On September 30th, 1985, Howard Stern was abruptly fired from WNBC, supposedly due to pressure from NBC corporate. After a little bit of time on the beach, Howard got a new gig doing the afternoon show across town on WXRK 92.3 K-Rock, and eventually he moved from afternoons to mornings, replacing Jay Thomas, who was the morning man. Hey, give this a listen if you've never heard Stern on NBC. It's really an interesting listen. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any old WNBC air checks lying around your house, or any air checks at all, we would love to showcase them here. Just let me know down in the comments below. All right, let's do it. Here's Howard Stern from 1982 on 66 WNBC, New York.
Chilling me softly with his song WNBC. Thank you so much, Roberta Flack. Just one of the many stars who are coming out here on the Bill Cosby Telethon. Roberta, thank you so much, darling. Yes, continued success in your career. You know, entertainers like Roberta Flack realize that they have to help out other entertainers. That's right. Bill Cosby's fallen on hard times. He's not funny anymore. You know it. What do I have to say to you people to get you to contribute? 212-247-8666 is our phone line here at the Telethon. And we'll be going all through the night. Well, at least till 8 o'clock. Hey, I'm not crazy. 4 hours a day is all I can work. Thank you. I'm not going to knock out myself like that Muscular Jerry Lewis. No way, man. You think I'm staying up all night? You're crazy. NBC isn't paying me that much money. God. Huh. So many of you helping out on the phones. Let me go over and answer one of these phones. We have so many exciting people calling in. Let's just see what we got doing here. Hello, you're on the telethon to help Bill Cosby. Hi.
Yeah, hi, Howard.
Hey, how you doing?
Where
you calling from, pal?
I'm calling from, Nassau Community College.
Nassau Community College. Our friends, our college friends over at Nassau Community helping us out. Big round of applause for all the students there finishing up for the summer.
Yeah, I'm going to be the valedictorian of the class of 1992.
Is that right? You're going to be the valedictorian? What's your grade point average?
Well, I'm not sure, but, man, I'm in the 8th year of a 2-year study plan, man. I'm majoring in gym.
In gym? Wow, I know how rigorous that can be. I know over at Nassau Community they have a very rigorous gym program, and it's nice for you to take time out of your busy schedule to call up with jokes for the Bill Cosby Telethon.
Yeah, I tell you, have you ever realized, how complex an athletic supporter is?
Absolutely, that is the truth. You know, it takes years to learn how to put one of those on correctly. So many people have injured themselves, like my friend, Jacques Tutight, over in France, who really ruined his entire career by not knowing that information. Well, do you have a joke?
I think I studied that guy in English Lit. Well, anyway, in Nassau here, we've been trying to raise money, except we ain't got no money, and,
Money really helps, you know, because if you give us money, we can buy jokes for Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
and remember, that is tax deductible when you send those checks.
Yeah, but we, got no jobs, you know, Reagan's in there, and,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm running out of time here, buddy. We have many corporate sponsors. What's your joke?
I tell you the truth, man, it's we're not all that funny. I mean, I've got a joke, and I give it to you, man. If you, help us with our finals homework, man, we've got a test coming up next week, and,
All right, let me get this straight, man. If I help you with your homework here, you'll give me a joke?
Yeah, I think that's how it could work, man.
All right, I'll help you with your homework. What's the problem?
Okay, it's a math problem. Are you good at math?
Yeah, I'm all right. Go ahead. What is it?
You got a calculator handy?
Matter of fact, we do. Over here at the studios of NBC, we're prepared so that we can keep a tallow of all the jokes that come in. Go ahead. What's the math problem? Give it to me.
Okay, man, like how much is 18 and 9?
18 plus 9. Whew. That's what community students studying for their homework. They need a little help here. 18 plus 9. Why don't we hear from these corporate sponsors? I'll work on this mathematical problem. We'll come right back.
For sure, man. Thanks.
Okay. I'll put you on hold.
Exciting news from the New Jersey and Westchester Chevy dealers. Because factory incentives to us have been extended and increased, we can now save you extra hundreds on any new 82 Citation, Chevette, Celebrity, or Cavalier. Let me repeat that. With factory incentives of $500 to $900, the New Jersey and Westchester Chevy dealers can now save you extra hundreds on 82 Citation, Chevette, Celebrity, or Cavalier. And that's on top of our clearance savings of hundreds of dollars, plus your added savings of thousands against comparable cars. It all adds up to one big bundle of savings if you act now. Act now. Come to the Chevy dealers of New Jersey and Westchester. Save on Chevette, Cavalier, Citation, and Celebrity.
What do you think of Tom Snyder?
He's real sharp.
He's 6'4".
I like him. He's alive and interesting.
He ought to run for office. He's appealing.
I really trust him.
I believe what he says.
I think he's funny,
Thinks he knows it all.
attractive.
His hair's a little long. I like that. He's sexy.
Tom Snyder's cool.
He says what he thinks. I don't know.
I think he's smart, and no matter what they say about him, I have to think he's a hell of a newsman.
He's Tom Snyder. He's on Eyewitness News starting Tuesday at 11 on Channel 7.
He's great.
Neil, so if I,
Yeah.
9 and 8, I know is,
23.
no, 9 and 8 is 17, and put down the 7, carry the 1, right? Let's, the Bee Gees are ready to go on?
I'm a newsman. I don't know
This
math.
is the Howard Stern telethon to raise jokes for Bill
15
Cosby.
and
The
9.
Bee Gees are ready to go on. Cue the Bee Gees, and let's, we'll come back and figure this out for those students over at Nassau Community College.
26.
No, it's,
Huh?
all right, we're WNBC.
24.
I can think of younger days.
Thank you so much, Maurice, Robin, Barrett. Thank you, guys. Thank you for dropping by on this occasion. Beautiful. 452 WNBC. We're here at the telethon to raise jokes for Bill Cosby. I see Neil Stevie is here with the news.
Yes, Howard.
Beautiful. Neil, help out, please.
Yeah, and what's the number, Howard?
Number again, 212-247-8666. 212-247-8666 with those jokes. Please call. We need your help. God give us strength to go on with this telethon. Thank you, Neil.
I understand we've heard from Hoboken, and if Hoboken can call, anyone can.
Hoboken is winning right now. Hoboken is calling in with the most jokes, and we'll have that tote board after the news.
Here in the tri-state area, it was politics as usual in New York City's 100th Labor Day parade. Among the 150,000 or so marchers, gubernatorial candidates Ed Koch and Mario Cuomo, the Democrats, and Paul Curran, the Republican. Cuomo and Curran have the endorsement of the state's 2 million-member AFL-CIO. Heading upstate, the New York State Fair in Syracuse ends tonight, and when it does, it may well have set a new attendance record. Over 652,000 people have already attended the fair by early afternoon. That's how many were there last year by the end of the fair, and it goes until 10 tonight. Ergo, a new record, probably. 3 Bronx men have been arrested in the shotgun murder of 19-year-old Albert Victor of Mamaroneck. He was killed outside an all-night house party on City Island in the Bronx when he unknowingly walked into a brawl. Happened early this morning. The 19-year-old Kevin White of Staten Island has been arrested and charged with assault in the shooting of 4 men as they left a party on Staten Island. Police say the 4 men were treated for minor wounds at a hospital and released. New York City Human Resources Administration has dropped a plan to count the number of homeless people here, saying it would cost too much money. The city had challenged the claim of the Community Service Society that there are 36,000 homeless people in New York City. WNBC weather coming up. First, a report on the Arab Summit from John Bohannon.
An Arab summit is underway in Fez, Morocco, where the major topic most likely will be President Reagan's new Mideast plan. Earlier today, PLO leader Yasser Arafat arrived in Morocco, and Jim Bitterman was there.
A 21-gun salute, and Yasser Arafat strode off the Tunis Air jet that brought him from his command post in exile. He kept his hand on the holster at his hip as the band played the PLO national anthem. Then he disappeared inside a VIP lounge out of sight of the world's press so that Arab kings and sheikhs could discreetly greet his arrival. Arafat is at the center of this summit, with Middle East politics thrown into confusion by the Israeli invasion into Lebanon and shifting American policy in the region. It's Arafat the other leaders will be watching. If he indicates the PLO is willing now, after Beirut, for compromise instead of confrontation, moderate Arabs could rule the day here, and President Reagan's proposal to give Palestinians a homeland linked with Jordan might have a chance. Jim Bitterman, NBC News, Fez, Morocco.
And we'll have more news in a minute.
Every morning, whether I'm here in Latrobe or on the road, I'm out there jogging, making sure all the parts are working.
Arnold Palmer for Pennzoil.
Nobody has to sell me on keeping in shape. I guess that's why I've always been sold on Pennzoil protection. Pennzoil helps keep the equipment in shape. And believe me, I'm a guy who believes in taking care of the old equipment.
Pennzoil Motor Oil. Quality protection. Ask for it. The Bell System presents Andrea McCardle for Long Distance.
They say I've really made it. I'm out here on my own, singing in the spotlight, so many miles from home. But when the show is over, I never feel alone. I think about my mom and dad and reach out for the phone. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, call up and just say hi.
Labor Day parades are uncommon these days. Many cities and communities that have them today had them for the first time in years. In most cases, it was hard to tell whether it was a celebration or a mourning of labor. Indianapolis held its first Labor Day parade in 40 years. And in Chicago, Al Swanson watched that city's Labor Day celebration.
This is the first Labor Day parade in Chicago for 50 years. Cold, windy, rainy day. Umbrellas, the uniform of the day for this parade. But hundreds and hundreds of labor leaders and union members marching down Michigan Avenue in downtown Chicago as a show of labor solidarity in what they say are very cloudy economic times. Al Swanson, NBC News, Chicago.
Swiss officials are negotiating with some Polish terrorists who've taken over the Polish embassy in Bern, Switzerland. They're holding 13 people hostage and threatening to blow up the building and their victims by Wednesday unless martial law is lifted in Poland. President Reagan will end his vacation at his California ranch tomorrow and return to the White House in the afternoon. He's scheduled to hold a ceremony honoring Special Envoy Philip Habib. Al Fiedler is a lifeguard at a beach in Ocean City, Maryland, and when he checked out a report of a woman in a topless swimsuit, he found himself surrounded by 8 women in topless swimsuits. He says they also had purple and green hair. He didn't notice what color eyes they had. This is NBC News.
Before rust shortens the life of metal machinery, tools, and furniture around your home, extend it with new Duro Extend Rust Treatment from True Value Hardware Stores. Hi, Pat Summerall to say this revolutionary brush-on formula doesn't just destroy old rust, it actually prevents new rust from forming by drying to a tough protective coating that seals out damaging moisture. Duro Extend can add years to your car's exterior, metal lawn furniture, and more. Get it at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers.
If you've been waiting for special year-end new car savings, this could be it. Because Oldsmobile is now providing dealers with special incentives that make it possible for them to offer you impressive savings on these 1982 Olds models. Up to $500 on Olds Omegas, $700 on Cutlass Sierras, and $900 on Olds Forenzas. Take retail delivery by September 22nd, and you could save hundreds of dollars. See your participating dealer today and get in on the Oldsmobile Clearance Bonanza.
Some people didn't listen. They didn't look carefully through the September 5th Sunday paper like we told them to for the special Sands game ticket. No, they just read the funnies on the sports page, took out the TV section, the coupons in the magazine, and threw them away without even looking for their chance to win $1 million. Well, the Sands $1 Million Money Machine game has started, and right now they could be winning $1 million, $50,000 a year for 20 years, if only they hadn't thrown their chance away. But here's the second chance. Look for last Sunday's newspaper, walk on the boardwalk, or ride a Sands bus. That's where your game ticket is. Pick it up and hold on to it. There are 6 winning combinations a day, 7 days a week. Match the machine and win $1 million, or match the memory board and win $100. The Sands $1 Million Money Machine game. If you missed it Sunday, go for it now to the Sands. No purchase required, but you must be 18 to enter. Contest ends January 3rd, 1983.
Well, the summer's flown by, and now it's time to concentrate seriously on fall. And a good place to start is at Bamberger's Labor Day sale. Today at Bamberger's, save 20 to 30% on school clothes for the children. Save 20 to 25% on every coat in our Mrs. Coat collection. 25% on para corduroy suit separates for men. Save 50% on a special collection of towels and designer sheets. Sales on appliances, home furnishing, and audio-video, too. It's Bamberger's Labor Day sale. Today at all Bamberger stores.
The summer may be winding down, but the excitement is just heating up for an officer and a gentleman.
It's the kind of movie that makes you believe in love again. A love story that will bring a tear to your eye and a smile to your face. Now, An Officer and a Gentleman continues at theaters everywhere, because every time you see it, you feel good all over again. From Paramount Pictures. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
By popular demand, now playing at theaters everywhere. Back to you, Neil.
Comedian Joey Adams will appear at John Bowne High School in Flushing on September 14th at 8:30 to benefit the Association of Neurologically Impaired Children. For ticket information, call 212-423-9550. Just received word from the New York City Police Department that one person is dead in a fire at the Holiday Inn on West 57th Street at 9th Avenue. We'll have more on that as we get it. WNBC weather, fair, cool tonight, low overnight 60, increasing clouds and cool tomorrow with a high of 73 degrees. It's 81 degrees at 5:01. And that's what's happening. I'm Neil Seavey, WNBC, New York.
WNBC. We will return with the telethon in just a few moments. Thank you so much, Gloria. You're beautiful. Don't ever change. Stay in touch with yourself. I love you. Hey, you're the best, really.
And now,
I love you, baby.
the national chairman of the National Association to Save Bill Cosby's Career.
Oh, yeah.
Howard Stern.
Thank you. Let me have some of that music. I want to sing to these people. Give me some music. Go ahead. I want to sing. I want to sing.
Go,
oh,
Howard.
yeah.
Go,
Thank
Howard.
you. Thank you.
We love you, Howard.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you out there, we love you. And we love that you're calling in with those jokes. Thank you. We love when you call in with those jokes from Mr. Bill Cosby, and he appreciates it.
Sing the number, Howard. Sing the number.
212-247-8666. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's beautiful. Thank you, Les Brown. Beautiful. It is 7 minutes past 5 o'clock at WNBC with Howard Stern and the Howard Stern Radio Network. Thank you, Neil, for that lovely introduction. We're trying to raise
All right,
jokes.
you deserve it, Howard.
Thank you. Thank you. And you do, too. You know, Neil has been working behind the scenes to hold
nothing.
this whole telethon together. My
nothing.
producer, Mr. Earth Dog Fred, who has been handling the telephones. Good job, Freddie.
Howard, we got another joke here.
All right. Hold it. Let's stop everything right now. Let's go over to our tote board. Give me the timpani. Now. Oh, yeah, look at that, a big 4. We've got 4 jokes up on our tote board from Mr. Bill Cosby. Thank you. 212-247-8666. Fantastic. And now we have another joke.
Yeah, this one was phoned in by Gloria Vanderbilt.
Gloria Vanderbilt, thank you. All the celebrities calling in.
And she's sending out a challenge to all the other, garment makers to, phone in their jokes.
We want to hear from Oleg Cassini.
We want to hear from Calvin Klein.
That's right. All of you manufacturers of clothing and leisure wear, we want to hear from you. We need your help.
Okay, now here's a joke from Gloria. Howard, where do you get virgin wool?
I don't know. Where do you get virgin wool?
From ugly sheep.
Oh, yeah. I can hear that one on the Carson Show next week when Bill Cosby makes an appearance. Thank you so much. Look at that, Neil. We're watching the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon while this is all going on.
Yeah, I hope they're doing as well as we are, Howard.
They've raised millions of dollars, and all we have is 4 jokes, but we've got 3 hours left in this telethon. Did you contribute to MDA?
To MDA? No, I haven't contributed to MDA or MD.
Oh, yeah, right. MDA. I was going to call
But there's still time left.
Yeah, I feel sort of guilty that I haven't contributed. I mean, Jerry Lewis is pouring his guts out, and Patty Duke Aston making a complete fool of herself this year over there at the telethon, crying, simpering. I mean, I personally don't like it. How much you guys want to contribute? Fred?
I didn't cash my paycheck.
He did this last year, man. He didn't contribute a dime. I gave $25, but I never sent the check. I admit it, but I'm feeling guilty this year. I want to help Jerry's kids.
I did that to Channel 13, and,
You going to contribute anything?
Maybe.
I can't get anybody to cough up any money. Are you guys going to contribute or not?
Well, I've got another telethon here I'm working on.
You're not gonna? Really?
Yeah, I have to go back to the newsroom.
I'm gonna...
With that parent.
Zap now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for listings. WNBC, Mr. Elton John dressed here like a... Look at like Zsa Zsa Gabor.
All right, our number is 212-247-8666.
At WNBC.
And we're waiting for your call as we try to get jokes for Bill Cosby.
Absolutely. Now you got to introduce me, Neil.
Oh. Can I have the drum roll, please? And now,
thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the National Association to Save Bill Cosby's Career,
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
It is hectic around here today, Howard.
It really is. It's nuts around here. I want to thank all of the little people volunteering here, helping, answering the phones. Earth Dog Fred doing a marvelous job. Neil Stevie, of course, and myself. I must say, I am doing the best job I've ever done in my whole life.
You're the best, Howard.
I really am. I really care about Bill
again,
Cosby.
You know, I think we should say again exactly what we're trying to do here.
We're simply trying to raise jokes for Mr. Bill Cosby, and we'll be going to our tote board.
To save him from LSH.
To save them from LSH, that's right. And here's our thought, Fred, to tell you more about LSH. What does that mean exactly?
LSH stands for loss of sense of humor.
That's right.
And it's a crippler of young comedians.
It absolutely is. You know, so many comedians' careers have just fallen apart. We have a film now, and I hope a lot of you can handle this. Can we get the projector set up now? Thank you. We ready to roll the projector? This is a film of a comedian. Why don't you just roll that?
Time now, boys and girls, to go to Mr. Rogers'
A lot of you might recognize that voice. This is Robin Williams, formerly of Mork and Mindy. Robin Williams is seen here ripping off the National Lampoon comedians. He's doing a Mr. Rogers bit.
Some wonderful things today, boys and girls. But first, do you mind if I take some more medication?
As you know, every comedian now is doing Mr. Rogers.
Today go a little bit slower.
Drug jokes, too.
Drug jokes and Mr. Rogers.
Now we're going to do some interesting experiments that you can do around the house.
This is what's happened to Robin Williams' career because he doesn't have a telethon to help him raise jokes. Do you want this to happen to Bill Cosby?
Pop goes the weasel.
If you're listening carefully, you'll see that Robin Williams doesn't even sound like Mr. Rogers.
Look, you've got a little balloon now.
The audience is laughing, but it's obviously forced laughter. This is the last leg of Robin Williams' career,
Many
friend.
of you say, why did you do that? Because it's real sick. But I have to do that because you realize, boys and girls, that the universe is entropy. Can you say entropy?
Not a funny joke. Not a funny joke. Can you say entropy? Again, Robin Williams trying to be funny, working on being funny, and yet the jokes aren't there. Do you want this to happen to Bill Cosby?
No.
Do you want to be responsible for that?
No.
Ask yourself that question, then call us here at
212-247-8666. Now, we need you. 212-247-8666.
No laughing matter.
It's
Not
not
at
a
all.
laughing matter. Helicopter Travel Reports Monday through Friday on WNBC, sponsored by Chevrolet. Chevy brings you front-wheel drive and room enough to enjoy it. That's very witty. Who wrote that? WNBC.
We love to see you looking good and meeting each new day. With silky, shiny, sexy hair, the beat out saps away. 'Cause if you don't look good, we don't look good. We take pride in you. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Beat out Sassoon.
Pathmark has a complete line of Vidal Sassoon hair care products plus warehouse price. That's right. Plus warehouse price reduction on national brands and regular low prices, no fill brands. You're puzzled why you're not getting more where you shop. Go to Pathmark and get savings all over that add up to savings overall. Vidal Sassoon 8-ounce shampoo and conditioners on sale now through September 11th at Pathmark.
If you don't look good, we don't look good. Vidal Sassoon. If you don't
Look for Vidal Sassoon hairspray, protein enriched for great feeling hair.
Here's more exciting news from the New Jersey and Westchester Chevy dealers. Because factory incentives to us have been extended and increased, we can now save you extra hundreds on any new 82 Citation, Chevette, Celebrity, or Cavalier. Let me repeat that. With factory incentives of $500 to $900, the New Jersey and Westchester Chevy dealers can now save you extra hundreds on 82 Citation, Chevette, Celebrity, or Cavalier. And that's on top of our clearance savings of hundreds of dollars. plus your added savings of thousands against comparable cars. It all adds up to one big bundle of savings if you act now. This special factory incentive is good for a limited time only. It's your last chance to get these spectacular savings, so act now. Come to the Chevy dealers of New Jersey and Westchester. Save, save, save on Chevette, Cavalier, Citation, and Celebrity.
522 at WNBC. We're here at the Bill Cosby Telethon. We're going to break now. We're going to have a musical guest coming up, and then we're going to ask you to call in with your jokes. Also, we want to scream at Roz Frank, who drives the N-Copter, for appearing on the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon. Was she on there? Did anybody see her?
I've been busy with this, and I haven't really had a chance to check it out.
Yeah, well, rumor was that she was on at 2:50 this afternoon, and I'm a little ticked off about it, to tell you the truth. She didn't appear on this program, but she appears on the MDA program. Huh. All right, Andy Gibb is here. We have all the big stars. Andy, how you doing, all right? You're going to do a nice song? Thank you, Andy. Beautiful. WNBC. We'll even have an appearance from God coming up here on the Bill Cosby Telethon. Thank you, Andy. Your pants are too tight. You look like a girl, you sissy. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. Our number
your
is...
brothers. Too bad about Victoria Principal. You'll never see a girl as good-looking as that again. I'll tell you that, man.
Howard, our number is 212-247-8666.
WNBC. Tell them why we're here, Neil.
We're here because we don't want Bill Cosby to get LSH. We're raising jokes for Bill Cosby.
That's right, LSH, a serious disease that affects young comedians. Loss of sense of humor.
All right, now, once again, here is Howard Stern.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And, hey, oh, look, we're watching the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon that's competing with us. I want to call them for a second because maybe I'll make a contribution of $50. That's right. Stern's really digging deep. I'll make a contribution of $50 if they contribute to our telethon and give us a joke.
You weren't too successful the last time. Let's hope that you can do better this time, Howard.
Well, I don't think it's right that they're competing with us and they don't want to contribute to our telethon. Pretty darn obnoxious.
Well, maybe you'll get a different person who knows clean jokes this time. And
if you're listening to us at home, turn off the sound on the telethon. Hey, wait, it's busy. Hey, their lines are busy. Let me try again. Call off. They must be doing well over there. A lot of people call up and say, Howard, when we contribute jokes to your telethon, where do all the jokes go? Do they actually get to Mr. Bill Cosby? How do we know they don't go to some other lesser comedians? Well, you can be sure that all of these jokes will be mailed to Mr. Bill Cosby. So you call us up, and we're going to get to our phones in just a minute to take some jokes.
Only 1% of the jokes are used for administrative laughing.
Thank you. I don't seem to be getting through. All the circuits are busy over at the MDA telethon. We'll call them later. Let's go over to our telephones in just a minute and see what kind of jokes are on the line. But first, a word from our corporate sponsors who've been helping us all year round.
One day soon the best will come. Rich rewards for all you've done. Starting now you can begin with the best beer, Heineken. Great taste you will find, the #1 of its kind. Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken.
When you think about it, there's one way to make dining out even more enjoyable. Just ask the waiter for Heineken. That special taste from Holland adds flavor to any meal. And that's what dining is all about.
Great taste you will find, the #1 of its kind. Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken. Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken.
Imported by Van Munching and Company, New York.
The Lee Miles Auto Ownership Warranty. Choose it, and you'll never have to pay another cent for transmission repairs as long as you own your car. Ask Lee Miles about it. If we didn't fix transmissions so well, we couldn't back them so well. Take it from me. Take it to Lee.
By popular demand, An Officer and a Gentleman continues at a theater near you. The motion picture that's making all America feel 10 feet tall is playing in your neighborhood this holiday weekend. If you haven't seen it, you've missed the best love story in a long time. If you have seen it, isn't it time to feel good again? An Officer and a Gentleman, the movie that could make the summer last forever. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
All right, by popular demand, now playing at theaters everywhere.
All right, our number is 212-247-8666.
Thank you, Neil.
And it's all for Bill Cosby.
That's right. Let's go to our phones. Hello?
Hello?
You're on the Bill Cosby Telethon with your pal Howard Stern at WNBC.
Hi.
Hi, do you have jokes?
Yes.
Good. Let's see how many we have up on our tote board right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Hit the timpani, thank you, and oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. We've got 5 jokes. All right. Hour and a half on the air, and we've got 5 jokes. And ma'am, you can make it 6. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Neptune, New Jersey.
New Jersey. Thank you, New Jersey. Our first call from New Jersey.
Second, we had one from Hoboken.
Okay, we need your measurements.
Huh?
We need your measurements.
My measurements?
Yes.
Of what?
Of your body.
Of my body? I don't know. I don't know them.
You don't know them?
No.
Get off the line. We don't need your lousy jokes. Doesn't even know our own measurements. How funny could our jokes be? Hi, you're on the Bill Cosby Telethon at WNBC.
Terrific. I'd like to donate a joke.
Hey, that's lovely. What are your measurements?
My measurements, 40.
Whoa.
22.
Now, that's a joke. 42?
40, 22, 36.
The hell with the joke. Just come up to the studio. All right, well, listen. All right, what's your joke? Make it a one-liner, please. Bill Cosby needs quick one-liners.
Oh, it's not a one-liner. I can make it quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, a blind man walks into a bar with his dog, a seeing eye dog.
Too long a joke.
Oh.
Let's go on to our next celebrity line here. Do we have a celebrity on the line?
Yes, you do.
Who is this?
It's George Burns. How you doing, Howard?
George Burns. Fabulous. How are you, George?
Well, I'm fine. I'm sitting down here in Pompano Beach, just kind of like soaking in the rays.
Hey, beautiful. I'm glad you took the time to call in. You know, we need help now on the Bill Cosby Telethon. It's the kind of help that we need from big stars like Mr. George Burns.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I was listening to your show on the radio satellite, and I think it's a very worthy cause.
Thank you.
So I've got a joke. It's been kicking around for a while. It's a presidential joke. It's political humor.
Beautiful. Bill Cosby could use political humor.
Okay, here's the joke. Hey, did you know that Abraham Lincoln was Jewish?
No, I didn't know Abraham Lincoln was Jewish.
Well, he got shot in the temple, didn't he?
Very good. Beautiful. All right, let's hit that drum roll. Let's hit the drum roll. That brings our tote now up to 6. Oh, yeah.
Howard?
Yes, George.
One more thing. I'm kind of old, and I've got probably a bunch more jokes like that, and I figure since I know I'm going to probably die maybe in a couple of years, I'd like to bequeath all my jokes to Bill in my will.
Hey, listen, Mr. George Burns, I am glad you said that because, you know, remember the Bill Cosby Telethon in your will, please. You can will jokes to the Bill Cosby Telethon. Thank you so much, Mr. George Burns.
Thank you very much.
And now for your musical enjoyment, we have... Who do we have next?
Well, while you're checking that out, 212-247-8666. You got the list, Howard.
Oh, look who's here. Who is...
I don't know, but it sounds
I forget
good.
their name, but they're here on the telethon. WNBC. We'll get back to the phones in a few minutes.
And now the president and national chairman of the National Association to Save Bill Cosby's Career on WNBC, national chairman himself.
Thank you.
Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Our tote board shows a total of 6 jokes. We want to thank New Jersey for calling in. Remember, the number here is...
You sure you want to thank New Jersey for calling in?
Well, yeah, that joke was kind of lame. Never mind, New Jersey. Call in with better jokes, will you?
212-247-8666.
As you know, God does the weather forecast here in the afternoon, WNBC, on the Howard Stern Radio Network. And we'll be hearing from God next, WNBC.
Play McDonald's new Scratch and Win game and get all the thrills of Atari. Asteroids, Centipede, Missile Command, and Star Raiders. Every card can be a winner. No purchase necessary to play. Just rub and match 2 dots without getting zapped, and you win. Thousands of Atari home video and computer prizes, and millions of McDonald's food prizes, like McRib sandwiches. Purchase a McRib or Chicken McNuggets required to redeem food prizes. Just remember, sometimes you win, and sometimes it's all up to you. Come, taste the thrill of Atari at McDonald's. Void where prohibited, must be age 13 to play. Game runs until October 10th or as long as supplies last. Details at participating McDonald's.
Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Carvel store.
Yes, sir.
Why Carvel?
Well, Carvel's America's freshest ice cream. It's made fresh in our store every day by a Carvel patented machine.
In other words, you make the fresh ice cream. What do you do?
I help.
You help. Can you decorate? Can you decorate cakes? Suppose I want to come in and say, I want a lot of flowers and a flower basket and all this and that.
Right, you can have it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to come in and ask for, we can make it.
All right. Now, are you involved in the ad program where you give out coupons?
Yes, sir.
To
We
redeem
are.
them at your store?
Yes, sir.
So where they get the ads in the local paper and they come in and redeem them. You're also Wednesday or Sunday, buy one, get one free?
Yes, sir.
On Wednesday? What are you going to do besides help? Can you make special banquet products? What do they want a special banquet?
Oh, sure. We can make
cake.
like wedding cakes, cakes for showers, any
Can
type
you
of
make a thin
organizational
cake that's for fatty fats like me?
We can.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, we're back at the telethon. Once again, it makes sense to listen to WNBC. Look for your It Makes Sense insert and instant winner certificates in your newspaper Sunday the 12th, and listen to win up to a year's supply of groceries from WNBC. We're going to break now. We're going to hear from, who are we hearing from? From God. Good. Okay, God is ready now to go on. Let's get the weather from God here at the telethon, the only telethon to actually produce God. Your Holiness? Your Holiness! Where are you?
Hello.
How are you?
This is God.
Good to speak to you, Your Holiness. Thanks for joining
Howard,
us. Yes.
I want to commend you on the excellent job you're doing with this telethon.
Thanks. I've been working on it year-round, as you know, going
Howard,
around. Yes?
what can I do to help raise jokes for Bill Cosby?
Oh, please, God, don't trouble yourself. Just do the weather.
I know. I can juggle these nuclear bombs.
Hey, that's not
Yes,
funny.
That's
Hey.
what I'll do.
Hey, don't do that. Hey, put those down. Hey, no.
Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Hey, oh my God. Look. Uh-oh. Wall. 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 Wall.
Two.
Put that down. You drop one of those, we're finished.
Two.
Wall.
1.
1, 2.
Two.
What are you? Whoa.
1.
Whoa.
2.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, well, Howard. Who needed Australia anyway?
Oh, dropped on Australia. Big deal. We don't even
Oh,
with the
yeah,
kangaroos.
the weather.
Yeah, the weather. Do the weather.
It'll be cool tonight, low of 60 degrees, cloudy and cool tomorrow. This is God on WNBC.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, look at this. All the big stars here at WNBC for the help raise jokes for the Bill Cosby telethon here at WNBC. Huh. I'll tell you one thing.
Hold it before you say anything.
WNBC.
WNBC, and now the president and national chairman of the National Association to Save Bill Cosby's Career.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, national chairman Howard Stern.
Oh, thank you so much. Can I have a little music? I think I feel like singing right now.
And Howard, in the meantime, we got another joke phoned in.
We have another joke phoned
Yeah.
in? Let me just sing this here for a second. Earth Dog Fred, my producer. Hey, all you people in New York. You know Bill Cosby needs some help. He needs some jokes real soon. He don't want to be no schlep, so we need ya, hey, yes we do, to call in at
212-247-8666.
Thank you so much. You know, a lot of you people might be listening now, and you might be hearing me eating while I'm on the air, and that's very unprofessional, I know, but...
Well, you've been working real hard, Howard.
Exactly, Earth Dog Fred. You see, when you do a telethon like this, it's nonstop. For those of you watching the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon, they have Wayne Newton. That's nothing.
Well, I'm glad he's not here.
That's right. We've got the Eagles coming up here at NBC. And you know, let me just swallow. I've been up now for 3 hours. I'm not sleeping during this thing here. That's why I have to eat right on the air.
Me either.
We'll go to sleep after the 4-hour air.